Alright, so we're expecting storm today. We already knew about that. Tomorrow's going to be cold. We knew about that too. Actually, take that back. We did not know that tomorrow was going to be cold. But we are expecting a severe thunderstorm in-game at some point today. Like, this says 2 days, but it's inclusive. Still can't see crap. We're not going to push our carry weight at all, just because we don't know what zombies are in the area. Our visibility is pretty terrible right now. So just going to take what we can. You know, build stuff, we'll loop back for the logs. Oh, hey zombie. I'm glad we replaced that porch light. That was pretty good. Oh, new plan. Drop in the bag. Because the bag was very heavy. It will slow us down, so we definitely don't want to be holding it while fighting. So wait, took a stroll across our yard and you're just gonna chill there? Oh, right, the generator. So they heard the generator and they're just chilling by the generator. Alright, well, we got a new fireman's axe. Excellent, love to see it. Okay, so there's another one down there? Yep. And that's why it's a good idea to have lights. I don't think I would have noticed those zombies at all in the dark as we went walking down there, hadn't it just walked directly under the light we saw. Or that we had just replaced the light bulb in because it burned out. You got friends? Anyone else? Is that it? Is that the whole party? With all the bodies, I can't make... Because, like, normally what I'll do to watch for zombies when it's super dark is, like, look for, like... You know, where they've got, like, the little pasty hands and arms and legs. Like, I'll look for that stuff. The shine of, like, weapons. But with all the corpses out there, I can't realistically see anything. Like, I probably shouldn't be out fighting in this, but whatever. I know we're going to be, like, reined in here pretty soon, so... I want to get what I can done while we actually have the ability to see and do stuff. Alright, we got 2 more zombies down here. Now it's starting to lighten up. 2 more way over there to the east. Okay. And one of the good news things is when the winter rolls around, it's going to dump all the snow on the ground, at which point we'll be able to see everything way easier. Now drop all these tree branches into the fire. Alright, and this is the last layer I'm putting out here before we start walling it off. I just didn't like having like 3 wide gap here, 1 wide gap here, 1 wide gap here. It's like, no, let's make it symmetrical. It serves no functional purpose. It's just like, I want it to be the same on all sides. And I did see the zombies down there. I'm just trying to chuck this all in our fire pit before we fight them so I don't drag that weight with us. Oh, right, we're still carrying a whole extra axe. We should drop that, because that's just lots of more weight. Hey! Bird and Sun, drop it in here with the push-ups. Let me get those knocked out real fast, and I'll be right back. Alright, so first of all, let's go over here. Drop one of these axes. Eat our fish. Okay, we do have some electronics. Alright, so we got a couple hordes here, like a smaller horde and then a bigger one down below. to a radio we can take apart here. Yeah, I want to try and keep the trees like a decent distance away from the house. Just because they block our line of sight for the zombies, so we can't see when they're really close. Don't know what danger we're in, so they gotta go. And then since we cut the logs anyways, putting them to use in some carpentry. I do wonder as this run goes on if we'll end up getting to a point where we start running out of weapons being handy, because, like, we still are in pretty good shape weapons at the moment, but I don't have a ton. We really haven't managed to get out of Ekron too well, just because the zombies keep strolling in on us. Like, if that continues, like, I'm not going to be able to get to the warehouses and all that where normally you'd stock up on weapons. How is our carpentry doing anyways? Yeah, the carpentry's nowhere near getting the next level, but I don't really care. Like, at this point, since we've hit 7, I don't really care about getting higher levels in carpentry. It's just, if I do, great. It's mostly just using the materials we're making available, just because. There's another zombie down there I want to deal with once we're, and down here, once we're done with this set. Probably should, after this set, stop worrying about the planks and then just kill the zombies nearby. Then get back to it. I do want to knock down these trees, and then the trees over here by the gas station. Nimble is still at 3, but it's like a bit over halfway. It's like 3 2/3. One of the cons of actually getting way better with our combat skills is we don't have to stay in combat stance. So we don't gain it as fast because we're just not doing the thing that gets us the skill points as often. I know, I could deliberately go out of my way to level it, just I need zombies around to do it, and it's like I haven't gone out of my way to level anything other than carpentry. And we did that just so we could get the rain barrels up. Oh yeah. Level 3 is perfectly, like that's fine. Level 3 is more than enough to fight zombies. It's really only level, like, when you're below level 1 that it's kind of sketch, because the zombies just can catch up to you so fast. Alright, so we saw this zombie, and there's another one down here somewhere that we want to deal with. Keep them out of the area. Especially since we're supposed to have a severe storm in game. And I want to avoid being out too much during it. I probably will go out, just tear up clothing on bodies, because we don't have anything worth doing otherwise. Got a horde down here, we'll deal with them. Yeah, I'm good, I got stamina. Oh yeah. Yeah, when you're at like start getting like 2 and 3, it just starts feeling way easier to fight. Like, once you start getting to like 4 and 5, you don't even have to worry about turning around and backing off when fighting zombies. You're just fast enough you can just keep backing up, and you're faster than the zombies normal. So, like, turning becomes less, like, it's not even a meaningful thing to do. Oh, there's no bullets in that shotgun. Get us out of here. Because that's like... When you first start playing, you get to the point where you're good enough that you're like, alright, I know when I need to, like, trying to learn when it's time to turn around and all that in the middle of a fight. That's one of the things that you get caught. Like, you'll turn to run, but your timing will be off, and then suddenly the zombie grabs you from behind. Because it's a behind hit, then it's almost always a bite or a laceration. Unless your clothes save the day, which they can, but you don't want to count on it. But once you get your nimble up where you don't have to turn around to get away, you just don't turn around. It's just as safe to just keep backing up. Well, it looks like we're all in the clear for zombies nearby at the moment. Gotcha. Don't know how you pronounce that. Like, from the English perspective, I would look at it and go, Mouton Cadet. Or Mouton Cadet. Or Cadet. I'd guess Cadet. Man, old French red? I've always been more towards the white wines. I've had some reds I really liked though. Gotcha. Cool. Hey, sometimes you just gotta celebrate. The classic, make sure you're being responsible and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is just rain. We're not in the actual storm. The storm, I believe, will be tomorrow in game, so just coping. Hey, what's the big? How's it going? Alright, is not bad. We're just doing a little bit of home maintenance here, because we're expecting a storm in game. And then on top of that, we had a bunch of trees that were getting too close to the base that we couldn't see around, making it dangerous for us. So we knocked those trees out. I was like, well, we got all these logs. Might as well put the wood to work. Doing good myself. Thank you for asking. Gonna need to fish more. Hey, good posture check from Anthon1980. I'm actually behaving on my posture at the moment, but what I will do... I just got logs scattered everywhere from cutting down all the trees. You could start a veggie shop for zombies in order to make weapons profit. I mean, at this point, I don't even have to, like, open the veggie stand. They're just visiting whether I want them here or not. They're just rolling in. Yeah, we're getting nauseous from being around all the bodies. That's our life, is our home has got so many bodies around it, it's making us sick. Lovely. I do not believe the gas mask will protect you from that zombie thing. Like, just... I don't think it matters. It's just being around them makes you sick. Now, granted, honestly, from getting sick from the dead bodies is not that bad. Like, you see, we just stepped away from the bodies and we're already better. It's only if you're stuck, where you cannot get away from the bodies for a long period of time, that it's problematic. And that usually only happens if, like, you're trapped in a building and there's a bunch of zombies around. And you're just stuck inside. I've only had once where I would say the sickness from bodies is actually a real problem, and that was we had spawned in the Rosewood Fire Department on 16x Pop, and we were like, you know what, we're going to hold our ground here. And what did get us killed is we were just so sick by the end that it was impacting our ability to fight because our fever was just so high. But that's the only time I've actually had sickness be a problem. And it was basically, there was just no way to get away from the zombie corpses. I mean, without giving up on the whole, we were holding our ground. That was the key, is I was just like, I'm not leaving the fire department. It's our fire department. Oh no. I don't dig for like, I don't bury bodies. We just wait, they'll go away. It's fine. And I do think after I do this bit of carpentry here, I might step away from the computer for just a minute. As I mentioned earlier, like, stream started a little bit late. We had stuff happen in real life. But, it's kind of high effort stuff. So, I am a little worried that my wife may have laid down and fallen asleep. So, if that is the case, I might go poke her and wake her up, because if she sleeps now, she won't be able to sleep tonight, and it'll be a whole thing. So, let her have a little afternoon nap. Then get her up before she sleeps so long it becomes a ruined sleep schedule. Not that I would have personal experience with ruining my sleep schedule on a regular basis. Alright, so I'm going to quickly pause. She was asleep, and then it was like, and I still want to sleep. It's like, okay. You know what happens. This is a you choice now. I've done my part. Almost forgot to switch scenes, because I do that. It's fine, that happens. You have the days where you're just like, nope, it's afternoon, I want to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, it's more than that past afternoon, it's evening, but it's early evening. Oh, sleep schedules. I remember when I was young and able to, like, pull the all-nighter and be right back into, like, my normal sleeping rhythm, like, a day later. I miss those days a lot. Like, now, if like, not even an all-nighter, if I stay up too late, it takes me, like, 5 days to course correct my sleeping schedule. And that's, like, deliberately putting in the effort to correct my sleep schedule. Gotcha. Well, I will warn you, those times where you can bounce back from your sleep schedule will go away. Where you'll actually have to get conscious about what you eat, because your body will react to everything you eat, and it'll all be sad. I shouldn't say that, that's cruel. Like, it's not sad, it's just, you gotta be more mindful. That old metabolism slows down. Where are they? Sorry, I'm not understanding. Oh, yeah, nah, I hear you. I definitely had those days as well when I was young, but it's just being able to pull the all-nighter and fix my sleep schedule over it easily. But yeah, no, I definitely remember, like, especially before, like, exam week and all that, there was just no having a sound sleep schedule. And insomnia is the worst. Especially nowadays with the, like, when you're on your computer, on your phone and all that, that's blue spectrum light. And even if you turn on the thing, it's like, oh, this is red spectrum light only. That's not, like, the light bulb itself determines the spectrum of light. But blue spectrum light will keep you awake and alert longer. And that's one of the dangers about, you know, keeping your phone on all night. It makes it much harder to sleep. At the same time, you get bored to death trying to fall asleep, so it's kind of a, what do you do? It's also part of the reason why I like having the chill music on my channel, because I do know a number of people will turn on the phone, not necessarily stare at the screen, but have the phone sitting nearby, you know, listen to me talk, listen to the stream, maybe take a peek at it from time to time while they try and get lethargic for falling asleep. I understand. I certainly have much more difficulty sleeping than I used to. Oh, did I run out of nails? I did run out of nails. That's okay, I got more. Oh no, there's definitely been games that, music has definitely been the thing about the game. Like, I couldn't tell you hardly anything about some of the old Need for Speed games, like for Speed Hot Pursuit and those. But I remember the music in those were, you know, absolutely fantastic. I know when it comes to, like, Terraria, love the music in Terraria. Hard Space Shipbreaker, love the music for Hard Space Shipbreaker, and if I'm not mistaken, Hard Space Shipbreaker's music is safe for stream. Now, granted, confirm that, don't just go by my word, because I could be wrong. But I do know a number of people do play that for music. Terraria has a mod called Calamity Mod. That's got some absolutely amazing music to it. Oh, you know what? We actually have rain. When it gets dark, like to the point I don't want to deal with doing outside stuff, we can actually wash ourselves. Our character has not known the touch of clean clothing in a very long time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this whole perimeter done with the trees we've cut down this time, which is fine. Like I said, my plan is not to just focus on carpentry. It's just, okay, like, I need to get rid of trees. We got logs everywhere. Let's use those logs. You know, it's every single time I'm going wide around the corner, even though I don't expect to see a zombie here. If you go wide around the corner and there is a zombie there, you won't get killed from just not realizing it. I wonder if I'll ever get to the point with this playlist, because, like, there's definitely some jams on this playlist for the DMCA free music that... I wonder if I'll ever get to the point of, like, you know, with popular songs, you could sing along with them, that kind of thing. I mean, chill and lo-fi isn't particularly kind of music I would do that to. I'm also not someone who has a habit of singing to songs or whatever. But, you know. Because for the most of the part, like, the songs that I kind of really jam to and, like, would sing along with or something like that have almost all been songs from, like, when I was in high school or early college, that kind of thing. I don't think we actually grabbed the doorknob. Hey, Integer Smirks. How's it going? Yeah, I think it's just these last logs here, and that might be all the trees we had cut down. Yep. The amount of carpentry stuff you can do in this game, like base building and all that, is amazing. Like, you can really go for it. Like, you notice one of the other things that lots of little touches they have with the carpentry too is, like, these walls over here are kind of crap. If I actually go inside, there's some of my walls that are even in worse shape because we built them when we had, like, no carpentry skill to begin with. So you see, like, there's these gaps in the wall. They're kind of awful. But then we go over here, and these are, like, really nice walls. And I can upgrade these to be the nicer walls, and I will at some point. It takes not, like... There's more materials required for the higher walls. Oh, got another plank laying here. But yeah, this way the zombies will beat on the walls and just not immediately overrun the place. Helps keep them out. And then plus, when you do these walls, if you find plaster, I believe it's plaster, a bucket, and a paintbrush, you can actually plaster your walls and then paint them. So you can make them nice. Like, the wood walls actually look pretty decent, but you can make them like look like the other walls in the game. Yeah, so like, we built the shack, we put the rain barrels up top here. We've got those hooked up if we go in here for a moment. They're hooked up to these sinks so I can drink from the sinks and all that. Oh, let's put this branch and twigs into the fire. Alright, everything's fine here. Getting low on nails again, so I'll open another box of nails. Alright, so we enjoy ourselves the last of this salad, which has now gone stale. Alright. It's fine. Our character has not washed themselves in literally forever. Not actually literally forever because of obvious reasons, but a very, very, very long time. And at almost 10,000 kills, I feel like they've earned a bath. Why are the lights not on? Alright, so those lights are on. These two have had bulbs go. This light doesn't seem to work. I want to move that light. I think it is so closely our light, we're having problems distinguishing one from the other.